Be like water, fluid, formless, and alive. Water does not question its path, nor does it resist the shape of the world around it. It moves with grace, yet carries the power to carve through mountains. When it meets a rock, it does not shatter itself in defiance. It flows around it, patient and unwavering. This is how you must walk toward your purpose. Too often, people are taught to choose a path based on expectations, on what others think is noble, profitable, or acceptable. They force themselves into molds that were never meant for them, and in doing so, they silence the voice of their own spirit. But you are not here to live someone else's version of a meaningful life. You are here to discover what ignites your heart and follow it as faithfully as a river finds the sea. When you move like water, you stop resisting your nature. You stop battling against yourself in an attempt to become something you are not. There is a quiet strength that rises from within when you finally allow yourself to flow in the direction that feels true. It does not always come with applause or recognition, and it may not even be understood by those around you, but you will feel it. The deep calm of knowing you are no longer pretending. You will feel the current of your own life carrying you forward, and in that current, there is freedom. This freedom does not mean passivity. Water is not weak. It is yielding, yet relentless. It teaches that softness and persistence can overcome what force alone cannot. When you embody this, you begin to trust your own rhythm. Some days you will rush like a torrent. Other days you will move slowly, almost still, and both are necessary. Purpose is not a single explosion of clarity. It is a constant unfolding. It reveals itself as you move, and only to those who are willing to keep moving. So let go of the fear of being misunderstood. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Flow toward what nourishes you, what awakens your spirit, even if it takes you away from the familiar. Do not stand still, hoping the meaning of your life will be handed to you. It is not given, it is discovered, and discovery demands movement. Stop forcing yourself to fit into places where your soul cannot breathe. Let your life become water, flowing toward the ocean it was always meant to find. Purpose is not about adding more to yourself. It is about removing what is false. So many people chase meaning as if it were a treasure hidden outside of them, piling on achievements, titles, possessions, and praise, believing these layers will finally make them whole. But the truth is the opposite. The more you carry what does not belong to your essence, the further you drift from who you really are. Real purpose is what remains when all the noise has been stripped away. When you stand alone, unmasked, and unafraid of your own reflection. To reach this place, you must be willing to let go of what you've been told you should be. The world is full of borrowed dreams, and many live their entire lives chasing goals they never chose. They become tangled in expectations, and their spirits grow heavy, beneath the weight of roles they never wanted to play. You must have the courage to pause and question everything. Ask yourself what truly matters to you, when no one is watching, when no one is judging, when there is no reward to earn. In that silence, your truth will begin to speak. This stripping away is not easy. It demands honesty, and honesty is often uncomfortable. It means confronting the parts of your life that are hollow, the routines that keep you busy but not alive. It means releasing relationships, habits, and ambitions that no longer reflect who you are becoming. There is pain in this, like shedding old skin, but there is also liberation. Every false layer you remove brings you closer to your raw, unshaped self, the place where purpose lives. Do not be afraid of emptiness. Many fear it because they think emptiness is the same as being lost. But in truth, it is the space where clarity is born. When your mind is not cluttered with what you think you must be, you can finally see what you are. That quiet center inside you is not empty. It is pure, waiting for you to fill it with what is real. So clear the noise. Strip away the unnecessary. Stand bare in your own presence and breathe without pretending. What remains when all else is gone is not small or fragile. It is the truest, strongest part of you, and it has been waiting all along to lead you where you were always meant to go. Do not wait for tomorrow to begin. Tomorrow is a mirage, always retreating as you approach it. Life is happening only now, in this breath, in this heartbeat. Yet so many live as if their real lives will start later, after they achieve more, after they feel ready, after the world finally approves of them. They postpone their own becoming, and in doing so, they drift further from the fire within them. Presence is not a luxury. It is the gateway to your purpose. If you are absent from this moment, you are absent from your life. When your mind is divided between regrets of the past and worries about the future, you scatter your power. Your actions become hesitant, your spirit dull. But when you gather your awareness back into this single instant, everything sharpens. Your senses awaken, your body responds, your decisions become clear. This is where life has always been waiting for you, not in the story of who you were or who you hope to become, but in the immediacy of now. Only from this still point can you move with true force. Do not think that presence means stillness without movement. It is the opposite. It means moving fully alive. When you speak, let your words carry the weight of your full attention. When you act, let your actions hold nothing back. Even the smallest task done with complete presence becomes an expression of your spirit. This is how purpose is born, not in grand declarations, but in the discipline of showing up completely to the moment at hand. Many people spend their days chasing distant horizons, imagining they will feel whole when they finally arrive. But horizons always move as you move. What you are seeking is not out there. It is here, buried beneath your distraction. Return to it. Return to yourself. Right now, not later. Because every moment you delay, you are surrendering the only thing that is truly yours. This breath, this step, this heartbeat. Stop waiting to be ready. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Life is not holding itself back from you. You are holding yourself back from it. Step into this moment with your full being, and you will find that your purpose has been here all along, quietly waiting for you to finally arrive. The world will always shift around you. Its opinions, its rewards, its storms, its silence. If you anchor your sense of purpose to these things, you will be tossed like a leaf in the wind. One day you will feel powerful, the next, lost. True purpose cannot survive in something so unstable. It lives within you, in a place untouched by applause or criticism. This is why you must stop trying to master the world and instead devote yourself to mastering yourself. Mastery of the self is not about controlling every thought or emotion. It is about understanding them, seeing them clearly, and refusing to be ruled by them. Most people are prisoners of their own minds. They are carried away by fear, chained by doubt, and blinded by pride. But when you begin to watch your mind, without clinging to what it throws at you, you start to loosen those chains. You discover that you are not your fear, not your anger, not even your ambition. You are the still center beneath it all, and from that center, your true path becomes visible. This path is not built on competition or comparison. It does not require the world's approval. It requires only that you stand firm in who you are, unmoved by praise and undisturbed by rejection. When you no longer chase validation, you are free to act with clarity and intention. Your actions stop being a performance and become an expression of truth. In this way, even simple movements carry great power because they are unclouded by the need to impress or defend. Self-mastery also means discipline, the quiet, consistent kind, not the harsh kind that punishes. It is waking up each day and choosing to align your thoughts, your body, and your actions with what you know is right, even when it is difficult. Discipline sharpens your spirit like a blade, and with time, the noise of the world cannot dull your edge. You become steady where others are shaken, focused where others are scattered. When you master yourself, the world loses its hold on you. It can no longer push you off your path with its shifting winds. You walk forward, not with arrogance, but with unshakable calm, because you are no longer seeking to conquer anything outside. You have already conquered within. Complication is the enemy of action. So many people delay their journey toward purpose because they believe they must first have a perfect plan, a flawless map that answers every question before they take a single step. But life does not unfold through elaborate blueprints. It reveals itself through movement. Simplicity is clarity, and clarity brings power. When your mind is tangled in 1,000 possibilities, you become paralyzed. But when you focus on the one thing that feels undeniably true to your spirit, the path begins to open. You do not need to know every turn of the road before you walk it. The need for certainty is a cage built by fear. It whispers that you are not ready, that you must prepare more, gather more, become more. But the truth is, you already carry what you need to begin. Every step taken in alignment with your inner truth strengthens you, sharpens you, makes you capable of the next step. The journey is not meant to be understood in full from the start. It is meant to be discovered. Move with fierce simplicity. Cut away the unnecessary, the overthinking, the voices that tell you to wait. Begin with what is in front of you and do it with your whole heart. When you give yourself fully to one small act, you awaken a power that cannot be found in endless planning. The smallest movement, done with total conviction, creates momentum. And momentum creates transformation. Simplicity is not weakness. It is precision. It is the art of channeling all your energy in a single direction instead of scattering it across doubts and distractions. When your energy is unified, even a small action becomes unstoppable. This is why hesitation destroys more dreams than failure. Ever-could hesitation divides your strength, while decisive simplicity concentrates it like a blade. Do not wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only this one. Take it and move. Move without needing to explain yourself. Move without asking permission. The world belongs to those who dare to begin with what they have, where they are, and who they are. Your purpose will never be found in imitation. It lives only in the raw, unfiltered expression of who you are. Too many people bury their truth beneath layers of performance, trying to become what they think the world will accept. They silence their own voice to echo the voices of others, hoping it will earn them love, safety, or recognition. But when you live as a copy, you may gain approval, yet you lose the very spark that makes you alive. The world does not need another version of someone else. It needs the full force of you. Expression is not about loudness. It is about honesty. It means standing in your own skin without apology. It means speaking words that carry your spirit instead of words meant to please. It means shaping your days around what lights your soul, even if it makes others uncomfortable. This is not arrogance. This is devotion to the truth of your being. When you dare to live from that place, you stop performing and start living. Fear will try to hold you back. It will whisper that your truth is too strange, too small, too fragile to survive in this world. But your truth is stronger than fear. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be real. Every step you take in alignment with it strengthens your spirit. Each time you speak from your center instead of your fear, your voice grows steadier and your presence becomes undeniable. Do not wait for permission to be yourself. No one else can grant it. The only permission that matters is the one you give to your own heart. Let your actions become art. Let your choices reflect your soul. Even if your path is misunderstood, even if it is walked alone, walk it anyway. Because every time you honor your truth, you light a path not just for yourself, but for others who are still lost in shadows. The world does not need you to be perfect. It needs you to be real, fully, fiercely, and fearlessly real.